Welcome back to Ultramarathon Glen. Today's video is going to be on pre-race doubts or doubting yourself. Somewhere along the line, usually about 6 to 8 weeks out from a race, you will start getting these thoughts. Have you done enough training? Are you ready for it? Especially if it's your first time completing this race, or it's a longer race like the 100 mile, 200 mile. Just want to let you know that it's fairly natural. In fact, I'd be surprised if most people don't feel it in some form or other, whether you're trying to win the race or whether you're trying to just finish the race. Everybody set their own goals, and that's where it can become really difficult. And that's where it becomes very difficult leading up into a race. People start doubting, have they done enough training? Are they quick enough? Have they got the right nutrition plan? All those things. This doubt can creep in for a variety of reasons. Whether you feel you haven't been training enough, whether you feel that you've got injuries going into the race, whether you feel that you've never done this distance before and it's new to you. Whatever the doubt is, and it'll be in some form or other, you will start questioning yourself and you'll start wondering, am I going to be fit to do it? Just remember that it's perfectly normal. Let that thought come into your head, but as soon as you recognize it, and the more you're looking out for it, the more you'll recognize it. Just push it out of the back of your mind and tell yourself that you have trained enough, that you have done the hard work, that you are ready for the race. Also, that injury that you were feeling is not as bad as it was. It's stronger, that you have done lots and lots of training on that injury, that you're more and more capable of doing the race. Whatever it takes to eliminate that little bit of self-doubt, do it as quickly as possible. Remind yourself of the long, hard training days that you've done in the past, the races that you've done in the past, what you have done leading up to the race. Remind yourself of all those things. Two things will happen whenever that self-doubt starts creeping in. You'll either, like I recommended, push that out to the back of your mind, forget about it, start reinforcing positive thoughts in there, or you let that doubt grow and grow and grow for the next 6 weeks leading into the race, doubting everything you've done, doubting your training sessions, doubting your nutrition, doubting your gear. Just that doubt starts to grow and grow and grow if not dealt with at the very start. If you're like myself and have not had the most perfect lead up to the race, my plan is, whenever that little bit of self-doubt creeps in, I like to tell myself of what I've done in the past before, how good the training has gone this last 6 or 7 weeks. I've done the nutrition before, how I've got a good mindset. All those things I like to convince myself. The takeaway from this video is it's natural to have self-doubt. Don't let it ruin your race, but get it out of your mind as quick as possible. Get it reinforced with positive thoughts. And that's the exact same during the race. Whenever things are really tough, things are getting hard during the race, that little self-doubt will try to creep back in again and go, told you so. Just remember, we can do all the training that we want, But if we're soft in the mind will stop. It'll quit when everything gets hard. So make sure you're working that mental muscle as well as the legs. Hope the training's going well. Thanks for watching.